Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Greg Ratliff is our show producer. And this next voice, trying to follow after Kevin Van Dam, you will recognize this next voice. You'll think he's supposed to be in studio today because this is Open Mic Saturday, everybody's thinking. No.
But it's not.
Listen to that other voice you just heard. Everybody's so confused now. Daylight savings time, they're out of whack, and now Ron Wong is in here on first Saturday, and it is not Open Mic Saturday, but this guy coming up right now will be in studio next week. And where will I be?
You'll be going
I'll be whispering next week. Right, Dave Gabbard?
I'm back.
I'm back. Yeah. Dave will be in. Go ahead.
You'll be doing your whispering drills all week.
Yeah, I will. I've already practiced. Ron's already practiced. Greg's practiced. We've all been practicing.
Well, I'm practicing hollering today.
Yeah.
For good reason.
Yeah, he's hollering
for
today.
good reason.
Good reasons. No. We're not talking football again. He's brought that up at least 3 times. So, hey, Dave Gabbard. I know that you and Guy Trebo will be in the studio next week. Guy is going to come in. Gene Smith will be out at the youth quail hunt out at in Fayette County, and he'll be reporting from out there. I'll be in the woods at the McCrory Farm near Whiteville, Tennessee, trying to kill a deer. Black Powder opens today. I'm heading on out to McCrory Farm right after the show to hunt this afternoon. But Dave is out west. And tell our listeners what's been going on with you.
Well, I decided to take a little time and scratch another item off my bucket list and come on out here to Las Vegas and shoot into the 2000. It's actually the 2016 Nevada State Trap Shoot.
2016? Did you say?
Right.
You did say trap shoot. You didn't say.
Right.
Okay, I thought you said something that starts with a C. It comes close instead of the T.
Yeah, there's a lot of
in
that
Las
going
Vegas.
on
You have a lot of.
You have to realize it's 4:30 in the morning here in Vegas.
I know it is, but you're okay.
And at the casino complex I'm staying at, I'm downstairs, kind of off in the corner.
Yes.
And I'm looking at the gaming floor out there.
Yeah.
And I believe the night is still young.
The night is still young. All right. Do you see any Wongs out there? I bet there's some of those out there too. But you've been out there at the Nevada State trap shooting, and not the other word that I thought he said for a minute there, that when you're in Las Vegas, you might think it's that other word that it rhymes with trap, but but used with dice. Get off that now. Okay, so you've been out there shooting. How'd it go? You have a good time?
Well, I'm good. It's a little bit getting used to. That's why I wanted to come out here. The background out here is totally different from what we have back home. Mm-hmm. In fact, they're holding the shoot north of Las Vegas there at the Clark County Shooting Sports Complex. It's really, a state-of-the-art complex that Nevada built 3 or 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
It's got, shotgun sports and rifle and pistol. It was built with the same funds that's made available like in Tennessee with like the Carroll County complex is being built out of and some others. But out here they've got lots more land.
Oh, they got a lot more land out in Nevada than we do here. That's for sure. But not many trees.
And looking at the targets, it's a little bit. It's kind of a learning experience. That's why I wanted to come out here and shoot because of the background.
Uh-huh.
Where the ranges face north, and you're looking at a big mountain range, and the topography in front just is a steady incline. Up to the mountains.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So the targets are never up against the sky, so your depth perception is totally different. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure that you expected that was going to happen. And
right. But something I did experience yesterday on Friday that I've never had. We had 30-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 45.
While you're shooting?
I have never shot in conditions like that. If you literally could not, it would move you around standing there.
Oh, it would blow me around.
On your shooting position. And like I say, I'm a pretty good-sized boy.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Yeah.
But when you're sitting there shooting in a 30-mile-an-hour wind, and all of a sudden you get hit by a 45-mile-an-hour gust, it's like I need a big rock in my pocket.
And that's part of the mystique of shooting in Nevada.
That's like, Ron can identify with it. It's like fishing a bass tournament. You don't know what the conditions are going to be.
Yeah.
So you just have to adapt. So,
well,
in the long yardage events where, from where I shoot from, the target area where I'm going to break this clay target flat, it's going to be about 45 yards from it.
Huh.
So a 45-yard little clay target at a 40-mile-an-hour wind, it's a strange thing.
It could make you feel like you're in South Dakota on a pheasant hunt, and the wind's coming up, and then birds are flying. So and they're blowing them around. But Dave will be in next week, next Saturday,
right.
and he will be in the studio. He and Guy Trebo will have some giveaways, and he'll be the man trying to keep us straight. As I'm in the woods and Gene Smith's out at the quail hunt for the youth. So and we'll have some special guests that we'll line up between now and then. Talk to Ron Brannaman over at White River and get those reports. All right, Dave. Thank you, buddy. Be careful.
Okay, y'all you practice that whispering now.
Take care, Dave.
Yep.
Bye, Dave. I'll see you, Dave. All right.
Okay.
All right. Dave Gabbard. Thanks. All right, Dave will be in here next Saturday, and then. Of course, Ron, I wanted to ask you, we've had some weather changes and some other things going on, and it's cool today. It's actually football. Golly, I said that word again. It's football weather.
Yes,
today
it is.
It's going to be really crisp. We had some more rain, so let's
Larry,
talk fishing.
Larry, you know what?
What? Yeah.
You're missing some pork tenderloin sliders.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go out and try to kill a deer after the show. But anyway. What you hearing fishing wise? This is November, and I think
I will tell
I've
you.
seen some pictures.
I
You
will
have caught
tell
some
you.
fish. Yeah.
The fishing is on fire almost everywhere. Your surface temperature in most of your lakes are from the mid 60s to the high 60s.
We had like 80 degrees on
And,
Thursday. That's what but we dropped now.
The surface temperature is in your high 60s. And I got to tell you, it's really turned on the fish. They're catching some really good crappie there at Grenada Lake. They recently had a tournament there. The Bass Pro Shop Crappie Masters just had their tournament there. It took 28 pounds to win it. All right, that's only 14 fish. So imagine
over 2
that.
pounds of fish.
That's right. It was over 28 pounds to win it.
Wow.
The
That's
the
a Grenada.
crappie are on fire at Grenada.
Yeah.
I've recently been on Sardis and Pickwick,
Yeah.
and the fish are on fire. I will tell you, there at Sardis Lake, take you a small Series 1 or a Series 3 Strike King shad color crankbait, go around the rocks and Engineers Point, catch all the white bass and largemouths that you want. They're really biting real well there. And any of the Rocky Points from Clear Creek all the way to the dam at Sardis, they're really biting good. And I've got a good report on crappie there at Sardis, and they're spider rigging in front of the dam. They're about 8 to 10 feet deep using a jig and minnow combination. They are catching some nice 1.5 pound, 3/4 crappie there, and Pickwick.
Yeah, I thought you weren't going to mention
fire.
Pickwick. I thought you were going to keep that a secret.
And Kentucky Lake.
It
both.
is,
But I was recently on Pickwick Lake.
I know you were. You post those pictures. Is that the same fish you take pictures of?
Those brownies.
They look the same.
Those smallmouths. You don't get them like that.
Yeah.
Had one of those memorable days.
Yeah, you did.
We caught somewhere, and I'm saying 40, but it's more like 50 or 60 bass one afternoon.
And how many hours?
We fished about 5 hours.
Wow.
And I will tell you, we were using umbrella rigs. And a friend of mine, Jim Effinger, and I were fishing. We counted 8 different times that one of us had at least 2 fish on our rigs, bringing them in at the same time. there were 5 times when we both had 2 fish on, bringing them into the boat.
Oh, my
It was
goodness.
pretty amazing.
Are you going to tell us where that was at Pickwick?
Yeah. We're fishing the edge of grass.
Okay.
What,
all right.
what these fish are doing at Pickwick right now, they're on the edge of the grass or in the grass, and what we're doing is actually sitting off the grass in 7 or 9 feet of water and throwing towards the grass with umbrella rigs, with rattling baits such as your red-eye shad, and frogs. Believe it or not, throwing frogs up onto the mat itself and really catching them. Those fish ought to be good like that for the next several weeks, as long as the water temperature doesn't fall
as long
too
as we
much.
don't get that, it's November, and one thing we're going before we take our break, and Ron will stress this, I know, wear those life jackets.
Absolutely, wear those life jackets.
This is you'll think, well, it's an 80-degree day, it's 75-degree day.
But 60 degree, 65 degree water is not good.
Yes.
And I will tell you, I just recently received a Mustang Survival Elite jacket that I now wear full time when I'm on a lake.
Yeah. Well, we just want to, really let you know that a lot of the information, our new look website is almost done. The guy Trebo has worked hard on it, so it will go on your phone.
Good.
It's going to go on your phone or your small tablet or whatever it might be. Going to have a lot of information about the Big Cat Quest, and Ron Wong was again down there, did some great work. Gave him an honor, which I was really proud for him. He got that photography award because just go to lroutdoors.com. Keep checking it out, and Guy Trebo will have it. Let's take a break. Going to come back now and talk fishing again. Here he comes. Ron wants to do this, guy.
We
and
do.
we'd love to talk to somebody from Indiana today on Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790.